So
Where'd
doing
you
a little
guys go
catch
last
up.
night?
We went to Montmartre, something like that, the steakhouse. It was awesome on Market Street. And Frank Sinatra fell in love with our beautiful Angela.
Really?
He was serenading her.
Oh, did you have a lounge singer at your table?
Yeah.
A lot.
It was fun, a lot.
What did he sing to you?
Every Frank Sinatra song you can imagine.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Was he good?
Yeah, he was pretty phenomenal. He was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
He wasn't a rookie.
I think this is a pretty hip town. I was really surprised.
Yeah, me too. We had an event last night at, what was it, Truckadero or something like that? So
we
had
went
a
there.
band and everything else going on. It was pretty funky.
Yeah, it's cool.
It was packed.
I know, it was hot.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Angela Hileman,
And where are you from?
Indiana.
Oh, Indiana. What part?
Boilermaker country.
Okay.
With pretty boilers.
Oh, got it. Oh, I got some
Right in my
good-
backyard.
I was like, Boilermaker, you're in the gear
Boilermakers.
business.
Oh.
Yeah, a gal who works for me is
A boiler?
Oh, big time.
Oh,
She
yeah.
knows Drew
Brees.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone knows, yeah.
They're one-on-one, Oh, yeah, I'll give Drew a call. Yeah. So who do you work for?
I work for Oerlikon Fairfield. We are a gear and drive manufacturer. We are the world leader in our industry, and we are global. We're global. We're on 3 different continents.
Big gears.
Big gears. We're not.
Big gears.
We're in agriculture, marine.
Cool stuff. Solar.
Wind power. Yeah, we're in wind.
Okay.
We deal with everything from small gears and drives to the unimaginable, very large.
And what's your capacity with the company?
I am the marketing coordinator. I'm a project manager.
Okay. So what exactly do you do? You do a lot of different things then.
Yes, I wear many hats.
Yeah. And what's your hat here today?
My hat here today is I'm playing my marketing coordinator role.
Got it.
And playing.
We're working
Today
hard.
my hat is.
So you're the marketing coordinator.
Yes.
Are you a member of TSEA?
No organization that I'm here through the Gear Manufacturer Association.
Okay.
I believe they are members.
Cool. And what's your name?
Carolyn Wedtmann.
And Carolyn, where are you from?
I am from Chicago.
Really?
Yes.
What part?
I'm actually out in McHenry, but I grew up on the north side. I'm a north sider, Cubs fan.
Oh yeah, Cubs beat Milwaukee last night.
I know.
7-1. They beat CC and
I didn't get to see it, but I heard it was a good game.
They beat Ben Sheets 7-1. Zambrano pitched a heck of a game.
Yeah.
So I'm from Chicago as well. So that's,
I know, I'm so excited. I didn't realize how good your chapter is in Chicago. So I definitely want to get hooked up with you guys. I was talking to them out there, and we'll do some coordination, on some of the networking events and things like that. I'm excited.
And who do you work for?
I work for Expo Technique, and we're based out of Atlanta. So the North American headquarters is in Atlanta. Our worldwide headquarters is in Germany, in Frankfurt. And we're also in Asia, all over the world. Mexico City is our newest facility. So I'm so blessed. I get to work from my home. So I travel so much. It makes for a great living.
That's awesome. Well, that leads us into what we're here for today is Trade Show Confessions. So everybody's got that story, that one story. And actually, somebody sat there. I didn't have to ask a question, and they told me like 10 stories. Just boom, boom, boom. She's been in the industry for a while.
Yeah.
So, can you recall like a story or a situation that happened on the road?
I can.
Okay, good.
There are a few we won't talk about.
I can. I've only been in the business for a year, and one of my biggest shows that we did, it happens every 3 years, it's out in Vegas. We took 50 of our members from our organization out to help man the booth and conduct meetings and so on and so forth.
It's an amazing
And
experience.
my manager did a fabulous job in coordinating everything down to presenting a video on the top 7 do's and don'ts to do in a trade show. And this video was probably back from like, oh my gosh, the 50s. 60s, 70s, I don't know. It was.
So everybody had a good laugh.
And it was a good laugh. It was very old traditional, trade show behavior, right? And everyone did great. Everyone followed the rules in Vegas, but our next show, not so much. To the point to where we had the little stress balls. We seemed to have accumulated those from the booth next to us. We were having juggling acts going on. We were having dodgeball. We were having dodgeball with the booth across from us. To the point where they were ricocheting off, our products and going up over the booth and hitting the booth behind us, which happened to be a group of Asian gentlemen that probably didn't appreciate things flying over the top of their head.
You had a great show.
We had a great show. We had an outstanding
like
show.
it. Yeah,
we were
sounds
the
like a
fun
fun
booth.
show.
Yeah, we were the fun booth. We were leaning on the counter. We had food in our booth. We were leaning on the tables. We were all hunched over. We were hanging out in our lounge chairs, which is basically for customers to come up and talk to us. So we just all the 7 habits just went right out the door. And it was the people that was conducted the presentation to our sales team of what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And then here we are. We didn't practice what we preached, but we had a good time. It was a good time.
And it was a phenomenal show for you guys.
It was a great show. It was an outstanding show.
And you were at the show too?
Actually,
She set up
I'm
our
her
booth.
exhibit partner.
Oh.
So, and it was a fantastic show for them. It was their first time exhibiting in that industry. So, and they just really got a lot of compliments, a lot of feedback that it was very positive. They had this big gear that they made. It was so awesome that Michelle actually helped design, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. I have a confession from that story. Before Angela got in, while she was having fun in Vegas, a couple of us were out having fun at that same show. And it was a situation where one of her colleagues met up with one of her college buddies and they had a little fun shopping, little free wine, little free margaritas. We had such a great time, and I take good care of my clients to the end of the day. We went to this club, and it was a little bit off the way, off the beaten path, and we couldn't get a taxi. When the night was over, and the night was over, we won't go into details. The night was over, Carolyn was in, I got to get my client back to her hotel, make sure she's safe, take good care of her, of course, right? Full service. We couldn't get a taxi. We're waiting for an hour. So we're sitting in front of the club. We knew her college friend knew the club owner. He couldn't get us a taxi. So I'm like, I've got to get them out of here. They've got to get back. We've got to work the show in the morning. I need to get them out of here. So all of a sudden, these 20 girls come running up to go into the club, and they're all cute and fun, and they were in a Hummer limo. So I'm like, wait right here. Don't move. Don't go anywhere. I sprung into action. I'm running in my high heels to get this Hummer limo driver. He's about to get into the car. And I'm like, you got to help us out. You got to help us out. I got to get my client back to her hotel. We've been waiting for an hour. He's like, I can't. I'm on hire. I'm like, please, I'll pay you. I'll do anything. I've got to get my client back. He was like, it's not about the money. I just can't. All their stuff is there. He's like, I'm like, please, please. I'm putting everything out there on the line for this. Got to get my client back. He's like, all right, but you have to sit in the front seat. So I'm like, oh my God, thank you. So I run back. I get Michelle. I get Natalie.
Hijacked a limo.
So I get them.
Limo jacking.
And it's a Hummer limo. Okay, it's so ridiculous. It's so not green. You know how big those things are, right?
Oh, yeah.
All 3 of us had to sit in the front seat.
I think he was just playing a joke on you. He wanted you all in the
Yeah,
front seat.
Yeah. No, they did have all their stuff back there. So we pull up in front of my hotel. I'm like, just get us to my hotel because they were further out, and then we'll take a taxi to your hotel, and I'll make sure you get there. So we all pile out of the front seat of this Hummer limo, and they're all looking at us like, all right, this is wrong. But whatever happens
It
to
all
trade
worked
show,
out.
it stays in the trade show business.
Oh, is that what it is? Is
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that one.
It's not what happens in Vegas because we could be in Seattle, we could be
anywhere.
in
Well, this
Philly.
video will only be shown in the trade show business. So what happens in the trade show business stays in the trade show business.
So that was fun. That was hysterical. That's a good memory that we'll keep with us.
Well, thanks for helping out with TSEA in Chicago.
Yeah,
And,
I'm excited.